Hi guys, and welcome back to Simply Forex, the channel dedicated to you, the trader. We want you to be successful in the markets. So guys, I'm going to give you some gold every day. I'm going to let you know which currency pairs I'm looking to trade and which direction. And I'm also going to let you know which news that you must be aware of. If you like these vids, then please subscribe to the channel and like and share. So let's take a look at the chart and what I'm potentially going to trade today. Good morning traders, how are you? I hope you are enjoying your long Easter weekend. Today is Monday the 18th of April and half the world is still on holiday, okay, but the markets are open. As always guys, we're going to have a recap of Friday's trades first of all. So we had three potential trades from Friday guys. The first one was this was the pound against the New Zealand. As you can see, price was in a downtrend, lower lows, lower highs, lower lows, lower highs, lower lows. But then these last highs here, okay, were eventually broken. So we had higher highs. For me, the structure of the market has changed. Okay, we're now in an uptrend. And obviously we had this very bullish candle form. So we're just looking to take price up to this blue line here, or even this blue line here, guys. Okay, that was the trade idea. Let's look at H1 to see what actually happened. And to be honest with you, Good Friday, Easter happened. Yeah, not many traders in the market, not enough volume, guys. Hence, price just did this. Yeah, bam, didn't really move all day, just whipsawed up and down all day. There was a couple of candles where sellers were, where buyers were in control, but just look at that price action, guys. Yeah, I just didn't want to enter this market at all. Okay. So yeah, there was no trade on the pound against the New Zealand dollar. All right, but that was just basically because of the holidays. The next pair was this was the New Zealand dollar against the Canadian dollar. So price was in an uptrend, higher highs, higher lows, higher highs, higher lows, higher highs, higher lows. Didn't form a higher high. Okay, so this always worries me, guys. This tells me that structure is perhaps breaking down. Okay, then it come back down, hit this low again. All right, it didn't create a lower low. All right, didn't create a higher high. So price didn't know what to do with itself. Okay, and then eventually this candle here just broke these lows here. Okay, it just broke these lows, so it told me that the structure had changed and we was in a downtrend. Okay, and then sure enough, we get this very bearish candle form. Okay, so we were just looking to take price back down to this blue line or even this blue line here, guys. Okay, this wick here on the day, the candle from the day before, this also told me that there was rejection. Okay, so we were just trying to take price lower to this blue line and this blue line here. All right, let's look at H1 to see what actually happened. So guys, yeah, price just didn't retrace enough. Yeah, the idea was for price to come down, come back up, retrace into here, and then we get a reaction. But as you can see, that didn't happen, guys. If we were being more aggressive, you could have got in on, you know, even this candle here. Okay, this tells me that sellers have taken control of the market again. Put your stop above here and take price back down to these lows here. Okay, that would have given you at least a risk to reward of 1:1. I didn't take this trade. Again, it was Good Friday. There was a lot of chop in the market, but if you were being more aggressive, that would have been a good trade. Yeah, finally, on Friday, it was also this trade we were looking at. This is the New Zealand dollar against the US dollar, and we were looking to short this market as well. Okay, there was a lot of New Zealand dollar weakness, guys. As you can see, price was in an uptrend, higher highs, higher lows, higher highs, higher lows, higher highs, higher lows. Didn't create a higher high. and this low was taken out. Yeah, this candle took out these lows. All right, so structure is now in a downtrend. Okay, we have lower lows. And then also, guys, we had these two bearish candlesticks form. All right, which just told me we could just take price back down to this this last daily low. All right, and that's exactly what happened, guys, as you can see. But let's look at H1 to see if we had an entry. Okay, guys, I actually did take this trade. All right, so price didn't quite come up into our grey zone as we anticipated, but after quite a few choppy candles, we had this bearish candle form. This told me that sellers were in control. Okay, so I entered at the close of this candle. All right, let's take that away. I entered at the close of this candle. I put my stop above here, and all I did was take all of the trade back down to our blue line, which was our higher time frame target anyway. And this gives me roughly a risk to reward of 1:1. Okay, guys, so I did take that trade. It is quite aggressive, but as you can see, it was successful and closed on our blue target. Okay, guys, so yeah, hopefully you took that one. Okay, guys, so that's the recap of Friday's trades. Let's look at what we can potentially trade today. Guys, if you enjoyed the recap of Friday's trades, then please smash that like button. Really helps support the channel. And why not subscribe? Come join us at Simply Forex. Right, guys, so the two trade ideas I have for today, for Monday, the 18th of April, are these. The first one is the New Zealand dollar against the Canadian dollar. So we've been trading this since last week, all right? So remember, guys, it was in an uptrend, higher highs, higher lows, higher highs, higher lows, higher highs, higher lows. Didn't create a higher high, didn't create a lower low here, okay? And then price was not sure what to do with itself. But as you can see, price eventually broke these lows, okay? So price was in a downward structure now. Okay, and also, guys, just to cement the reason we're taking this shorter as well, we also had this bearish candle form on Friday. Okay, so we don't have much room to our next blue line unless we have a good retracement. So potentially we could trade it down to this blue line. Okay, but we need a retrace, guys. All right, so we're looking to short this market. Let's look at H1 for execution. So I've adjusted my grey zone, guys, because as structure and price changes, obviously my grey zones will change. Okay, but what we want to see is price to come back up into this grey zone somewhere, perhaps these last highs or even these last highs. Okay, and then we want to see a bearish candlestick pattern form. This is always our cue to enter the trade, our trigger to enter. And then we want to take price, first of all, back down to the last H1 lows or highs, but lows in this case. This is always our first target. Close 80% of the trade and then leave 20% to run down to our higher time frame targets. All right, guys, so New Zealand against the Canadian dollar, we're looking to short this market. The next trade idea for today is this. This is the Aussie dollar against the Canadian dollar. Okay, so I'm seeing a bit of Canadian dollar strength against these two pairs. So as you can see from this day chart, price was in an uptrend, higher highs, higher lows, higher highs, higher lows, not quite higher highs, but higher lows. And then again, price still held on to this high. Yeah, so it never formed a higher high. Okay, so again, this is always a good indication that price is breaking down, guys. All right, and then sure enough, price takes out this low here. All right, so this which was once a higher low has now been taken out and we have a lower low. All right, so structure has changed. Okay, we also had, if we zoom in a little bit, okay, so we also had quite a bearish candle. Yeah, there weren't wicks on either side of this candle really, just a bearish candle that broke these lows here. All right, guys, so we're just looking to take price lower, first of all, down to this blue line here, or even this blue line here. Okay. All right, so yeah, let's look at H1 for execution. So what we want to see, guys, is price retrace up into these grey zones somewhere. Okay, similar to the New Zealand CAD, could be these highs, could be these highs. All right, but we're looking for price to retrace into this grey zone. Then we want to see a bearish candlestick pattern. This is always our trigger. And then we're going to take price, first of all, back down to these lows. As long as we get a risk to reward of 1:1, we'll close 80% of the trade, and then we'll leave 20% to run down to our higher time frame targets. All right, guys, so yeah, that's the second trade for today, the Aussie dollar against the Canadian dollar short. All right, guys, so that's the trade ideas for today. Let's take a look at the news, which I am assuming will be very light this morning. Guys, if you've been enjoying this daily morning analysis and would like to receive it every single morning, Monday to Friday, then please subscribe to the channel and smash that notification button, guys. All right, that way you'll receive an alert every morning. Right, guys, so the news for Monday, the 18th of April, as you can see, everyone is on holiday. Yeah, so again, you must be careful of volume in the market. Yeah, as you saw with some of the trades from Friday, price was just whipsawing about and not going anywhere because there's not enough volume in the market to take the market in a certain direction. Okay, so bear that in mind. Having said that, there is one 3-star rating coming out of China at 2 a.m. in the morning. We've got GDP and industrial production. Okay, so this could affect any Aussie dollar pair because China and Australia have close trading relations. All right, but yeah, I can't see it really affecting the markets at all. As you can see, guys, no other news because everyone's on holiday. All right, so yeah, I hope you've enjoyed the vid, guys. If you have, please subscribe, like, and share. I hope you have a wonderful trading day, and I'll see you tomorrow, guys.